here we go, look. That's the base. So I'm looking at the instructions here. We're going to need, with my magnifying glass, the M6 hex, which is, come on, where are you? M3, M4, M3, M3. Oh dear. Not starting off very well at all. No. I'm trying to look at the bits I've got here. Oh dear, come on, I can't even open this. Here we go. Oh, this is hard work. And that's just getting the bag open. What we're going to do when we get to the actual building of it. Oh, I want to keep them, don't lose them. Don't lose them. Come on, out you come. Oh, I can't get that out. What's going on here? Let's rip the bag open. Oh, easier said than done. Hey, no, no, dogs. Get your nose off my pork pie. Little shit. Go on lie down. This is the reason we call it the Mad Dog Farm. Couple of bleeding numpties. Right, so we're getting these bags open. With lots of parts. We're down to 2 viewers by the looks of things. Can't wait all night. I did say I was going to build an engine right before your very eyes, but I'm not telling fibs. Christ, look how small these bits are. Just as well I've got some tweezers, isn't it? Last bag. Oh. Ah, those ones must be the M6s. So M6. Ooh. Anyway, so first thing is I'm going to put this little gasket in there, like so. That's where your fuel's going to go. Now there is a little hole for the fuel, but then we have to have the wick goes through that as well. So see if I can put that through there and then pull it through. Come on. Come on, get in there. Come on, you can do it. No. Let me see if I can zoom you in a little bit. Well, what engine is it? They call it a Stirling engine. All will become apparent, apparently, when we get it built. So that's the wick, which I'm assuming just needs to go in like that, and that goes in the bottom there. And then that goes in there. Oh. Well, my fingers are a bit big for this job. So we could be here some time. Comes with Allen keys. So that's the first bit. Now we need to put that onto there. I don't think I'd be very good at model railways and stuff like that. That would not be my forte, I don't think. Now, I did look up Stirling engines to sort of get a basic idea of how they work. But you've got two pistons, or two cylinders. So you've got your hot cylinder, which is going to have a little flame on that. And you've got your cold cylinder. And they're joined up somehow. There's a bit of pipe there, so I'm assuming it joins on somewhere. Anyway, so we'll look at the next stage. So I think I want that piece, and a little grub screw. So that's that. Is that it? Or is it? Or is it that? That might be that actually. I don't know what that bit is. Oh yeah, sorry, the Range Rover. The Range Rover is working quite well actually at the moment. Now that I've put the correct battery in it. So that goes in there. Oh, hang on. No. Goes in that way. There's a little slot in the end of it. That's got to come out. Oh, these bits are so small. Small axle, bearings. Oh. It's got to be that piece, isn't it? Oh dear. I can't hardly see it. I think I'm doing it right. So that goes in there like that. Just nip that up. So now that goes in there. Look at that. Oh, there is a bit of a flare on that. So there is a slight flare on that piece. So that goes through there like that. Oh, and straight through by the looks of it. Huh. Oh well. Anyway, so that goes on there. And I'll take it. So these might be spare bits. What is that? Yeah, I think they're spares. So I think that goes down on there. Well, that must go inside, I reckon. That goes in there, and that goes on. And then that goes on. Come on. And then 4 of those go in the end here. It is what you call fiddly. I'm doing a sterling job, thank you very much. A little bit sad to see the TD6 go because, sorry, I'm not keeping up with comments because I was concentrating. I can't do 2 things at once. Yeah, the TD6 did us proud. We moved house with it. It towed the trailer quite nicely when we was moving and all that kind of thing. It has been good. It did have its problems, but even though it had its problems, it carried on going. But it's found a new home now. So I shall tighten these up diagonally so as to pull it down square. So yeah, it was sad to see it go, only because we'd been through a bit together, us and the old TD6. So now that should go in and out like that. Oh look. We'll get back to that shortly. So that's tightened up quite nicely now. Next thing is the wheel. So we want the bearings. I'll turn it round for this. So there's a bearing that goes in either side of this, like so. Of course, being as I've painted it, it's a bit of a tight fit. But it's in there. That's your axle shaft. Oh shit. I've just pushed that in there. No, that's alright, it comes back out again. So that's your axle shaft, goes all the way, there's a flat on it, where's the flat go? Flat goes through there. And the wheel goes on there. Of course, I've painted it, haven't I? Yeah, look, lump of paint's just come out, so that'll be alright. Let's get it moving nicely. It's alright because it doesn't actually yeah, goes through there like that. Apparently a little grub screw goes down through there. Tyres on the TDV8, we have got Continental Continental something. Here we go. Look, I can't really start that in the threads now because there's a paint. Perhaps that wasn't such a good idea. Oh, here we go. No, can't do that. Yeah, Continental all season on the TDV8. They're good tyres, but they're not great for off-roading. As one of my videos will attest. On slippery grass, they're not brilliant. Just nip that up. So that's nipped up onto there. Look at that. Whee! You're a fighter. Right.
Just quickly. Did you say you want cake?
Maybe a bit later on. I ain't finished my pork pie yet.
So it's in the microwave.
Yeah, alright. So that's the grub screw in there. Next, we've got this piece, which goes on here. Now this is a pulley which you can actually put an elastic band on it or something to drive something. So once it's running, you can actually power something with it. You know, whether it's a little generator or something. I don't suppose it's going to be very high powered, this engine. Not many horsepowers. So that's going to go on there like so. I'm going to just put this grub screw in there first. Yeah, they're 20-inch tyres on the TDV8. I think that was an option when the car was new. Thank you very much, The Hobbit. I'll turn this round so you can see what I'm doing. So there's a little flat on there. Look at that! Right, what's next on the list? A tetrafluoron gasket. A tetrafluoron gasket. I think that's these things. These tiny little gaskets. Christ, I can hardly pick that up. Oh. Can't do this with big hands. Put one on the other side. So we've got a tetrafluoride gasket on both of these pins. So now I need to take that and that there's a pin through that already. I'll push that out. Ah, here we go, look. So there's like a little pin through there. So I need to pull that out. So that's like your cold piston, and that's your con rod. I think that's it. So this has got to go in here. Like so. Then that goes on there. So we do the same for this side, where this goes onto this piece.
See you soon.
Yeah, see you soon. Oh, come on, I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, gone too far with that. And then that goes onto there. Come on. Right, so it doesn't end there. Small plastic covers. Jesus, what am I supposed to do with this? No, that's dropped. I'm going to have to resort to measures now. I've got some tweezers in here. Oh, where's that gone? Christ. This isn't easy for big-fingered Ben. Well, that's one on. I'll try and get another one on it now. Oh dear. I wouldn't be any good at heart surgery, I don't think. This is probably just as well. I'm glad the surgeon that sorted me out was a little bit better than this. That's that one on. Right. So I've got to put one on there and one on here. I hope you're not getting too bored with this. This is probably the worst bit of the job. Oh, come on. Ah. Come on. Almost there. Right. Let's get a good look at what I'm doing. Ooh. Oh dear. Hey, finally. Right. Last one. I think we should be almost there. That's on. That's on. It's on. Would you look at that? So, what's next? I don't know what that bit's for then. Where would that bit go? Nothing in the instructions. Well, I'll put all these bits to one side. Must just be spares. Nothing was labelled, you see, so it's you've got to sort of have a guess, really. So, fuel goes in here. Now it's 95% alcohol. Whoop. I'm assuming that'll be enough. Right, are you ready for this? It says there's 2 viewers in, so let's get it in a good position. So apparently, I should be able to light it Light the wick. The wick is on fire. You probably can't see that. I'm just going to let it warm up a little bit. And then I might have to give it a little kick start. Yeah, well, I think it spares. So that's cooking now. Can you see that flame on there? I don't know how long I'm going to have to leave it, but I think you just give it a little kick start and that'll go. Oh, oh, oh. Look at that. We're running. It's picking up speed. It's taking off. I don't know if you can hear that, but it is speeding up quite a bit. I mean, these engines have been around for years, the principle. And from what research I was doing on YouTube, there is technology where they're going to see if they can utilise the Stirling engine. But that's brilliant. Will it run the other way? No, it won't go the other way. Let's go that way. That is brilliant. It's got a bit of a mind of its own. It's trying to work its way across the table. That is fantastic. There you go, I've blown it out. Not very long at all. But yeah, that is bloody brilliant. So I've built and it actually works. Needs a bit more heat yet. Yeah, I've blown it out again. Yeah, there's no plug-in diagnostics with this bit of machinery. I can tell you that for nothing.